Good morning and welcome once again to the second half of the first edition of Rustenbeck. A Champions League, the fourth game of this wonderful league that has taken place, or that will take place next week, and also every Saturday will take place just to entertain Rustenbeck footballers and football fans around Rustenbeck in all areas, and to everyone who is able to reach us on unapologetic social media platform. That's why we'll be giving every action of this Rustenbeck Champions League, as we promised, as we started earlier today, that we will take you through in every action, in every goal score, in every people that who are taking part with on this tournament. Currently, it's one Real Foxes and not Real Betis. Second half of this game, the fourth match, the fourth match of the day, as we are about to wrap up everything. 2 games ahead of us that we need to give out everything or any action that will take place here in Rustenburg. We are live in Sally Park Secondary School, Birmingham Sports Ground. That's where we are rooted this wonderful morning. Let's see what they can do. The first substitution that was made earlier in the second half by Royal Foxes, Real Betis, was Nyaula Tlotlo from the bench, who was born on the 10th of the third month, or the third month in 2009. It's the third of month the 3rd of March 2009 is Toto Nyaula. They brought him from the bench just to make sure that they equalize or they attack more from the side of Real Betis, to make sure that the green members are not getting demoralized this wonderful morning, this wonderful day. The last man has said something from the bench, from the side, and the coach Kabelo Marwani now is starting to orchestrate every ball that is on his side to make sure that the Real Betis are coming to the game, and they make sure that they go home with a 1 point. But so far, they are thrilled with 1-0, making sure that the 3 points are not getting wasted on their side. Let's see what they can do. Kabelo Maruhani from the ball and was looking for Papalo. Now they're taking it higher and higher, like Brenda Fassi said, higher baby. Now they trying to communicate and to make sure that the link is built from the ground, not from their heads, so that it can be easily for them to go forward, the Real Betis, to make sure that they are heading to the polls and making sure that they are taking. It's one Royal Foxes, not Real Betis. The Royal Foxes are the Royal Foxes are the striped ones, and the Real Betis are the green ones. Now they are taking from your peak, they are taking the ground from the western side to the eastern side. That's Royal Foxes and the Real Betis. They are starting it now, the second half, from the eastern to the western side of this pitch of Sally Park Secondary School pitch. Well built a pitch surrounded by good and beautiful mountains here in Rustenburg. That's where we at, as I said earlier. Let's see what they can do from Kabelo. Well defense and well communicated and well orchestrated from Kabelo. So far, so good with his position. It is certain. Let's see, captain of the ship, Kabelo again on the ball. They try to respond. Let's see what they can do. You! Not far from the poles. First attempt of the second half from Real Betis, trying to respond, trying to equalize. Just that Kabelo. The ball was not directed according to his wish, but not far from the scoring point. It's Mashopa Pabalo at the back, taking it back forward. Now they are playing it tum forward. They go like a tennis. Let's see what they can do. The ref said the flag was up that side, and the linesman Michael at that side he made a call. Fortunate enough, ref responded quickly just to stop the attack from Real Betis side. Kabelo again, they really trust him with the long balls, more especially from the set pieces, goal kicks, etc. on Real Betis side. So far, other teams are now preparing for the fifth game. Remember, all in all, we have 6 games for today as we commence this a Champions League of under 19 division here in Rustenburg. Uleboheng Apani was looking for Okabelo, not on the same page, but trying to respond more how when that ball. Goalkeeper Tekisho Aubakwe had to respond quickly on that ball. Tekisho again, looking for Mokoko Apane. Mukoko, that's how they call him. That's how they address him, his teammate. Again, taking forward from Nel Toffee, the name Mukoko. Let's see what they can do on the middle of the park. Again, was responding to Pabalo Mashwani. Mashwani taking it back. Joannis is his middle name on the ball. Now they are running like the roller skate guys, falling after falling. But the pitch is dry. Nothing to distract them, nothing to cause them to fall. But referees made a call on that one to make sure that Real Betis are the ones on the ball. Foul against Real Betis. Real Foxes. Real Foxes, can they extend the lead to whom it may concern? Straight to Mutusi Ntundwane, one of the trusted goalkeepers when it comes to penalty shootout. The long ball again from that side, directly pinpoint pass. Let's see what they can do. Try to respond. How about unfortunately again, one word that you can describe Real Betis for today's performance. Not yet ended, but they tried their best. They sent and they make sure that they try to respond positively. So on the middle of the park, get to Cabello. Cabello take it to Obakwe. Obakwe was looking for Kao. Real Betis on the ball. Real Betis again. The green members. Chasing number 2. Taking it back. Well taken. Offloading it to Kao. Let's see what they can do. Crossfield pass to Kao. What does referee say? Offside. Ref said just number 7. Offside. Ntundwane Mutusi. Do believe he's going to leave it for Chauke. Mwanamane. Lucky Chauke. As promised. As reliable as he is, Lucky Chauke. Taking it forward. The long one. One of the good deliveries from the goal kicks from Lucky Chauke from Royal Betis that can capitalize on in terms of in terms of extending their lead so that they cannot worry even if when Real Betis is attacking. It's one of the things that they can capitalize on. The first corner kick of the second half, let's see how they can respond. The green members on the ball was looking for Pablo Moduani. Again, Real Betis on the attack. Distraction from Pablo Moduani. Real Betis again. If he can turn there, he can make it different. Let's see what they can do. Pablo! Sure! Only deflection would have worked for them, but it was blocked. Only needed to be deflected so that the goalkeeper can lose his side. The green members on the ball. Let's see Pablo. 10 out of 10. Well taken. Pablo on the ball. Again, Pablo trying to turn. And he said, offensive, not in my watch. He said, offensive, not in my watch. Turning over the ball. Good taken by Apani. Apani was looking for Makonyane. Was lucky to turn, but not being injured. What does the referee say? He denies them the going forward from that incident. Very strong to stand up after the tackle from behind, but he's very strong. He did manage to stood up and continue with the business of the day. A set piece against Royal Foxes. Let's see Real Betis. Let's see Real Betis what they can do with that ball. Royal Foxes on the ball. Again on the danger zone to whom it may concern. It's a goal kick for Mutusi Ntundwane. It's one. Royal Foxes, it's not. It's one Royal Foxes. It's not Real Betis. The sub there for Royal Foxes trying to strengthen their back, trying to make sure that they secure what they have on the scoreboard. Mtusi Ndunzwani leaving it for Wanamani. As promised. Choki was looking for Matola Kitaudirileng. What a long surname. taking it for Matalaka Rileng, and he's taking it back. They are playing it very short to Musala Tapelo. Musala Tapelo on the ground. The ref said, let it be yours. The Green Mambas. Green Mambas are leaving it so that Royal Foxes, again, the Zebras on the ball. Shot one, well taken from the Royal Foxes, was looking for creativity on its own, if one can say. Chasing number 10, one of my favorite players so far that I can talk and write about in one of my stories of a commentary, of a soccer commentary. A call from a linesman as he addressed that the head of authorities has already accepted his call out. And on the ball, it's Mafoko Kotato trying to make it quick. He realized that 25 minutes is about to end on the second half. As I said earlier on, that it's 25 for each and every game. Now we are about to conclude the second 25 minutes of the second half of this game, and on the lead it's Royal Foxes as they have the home ground advantage as they take the lead. 3 points leading. Let's see the Green Mambas on the ball. The Green Mambas. No, the Green Mambas. If KZN will say Indo Zabandu less, no one can argue that, no one can challenge that. Two players, not clinically, not in a good composure, but they were in a good position. Let's see again, Green Mambas, if they can respond. Again, the captain of the ship, a very weak ball, very weak one. A very weak one. What a good players. They were not clinical. The composure and the finishing is not promising at all. Even if they can have something similar to that, I don't think they can do something out of it. After what I saw, not undermining what they decided, but they were in a good position to equalize as they need to register their first goal in this competition, in this Rustenburg Champions League. Let's see how they can respond. The Real Betis now, they defend with everything that they have. They have 4 men in the back to make sure that they shut down everything. Let's see my man of the day. Up to so far so good, though he's a little bit behind. Royal Foxes again. Royal Foxes very slowly on that ball. It was Apani Koto on the ball. Apani again on the ball. 10 out of 10. The referee say, let it be the goalkeeper's ball from Tekiso Aubakwe. On that side, he's taking it to Pachauke. Pachauke was looking for Mafua Nilisio. And ref said, let it be the 9th throw-in of the second half. In total, sub from the Green Mambas. The second one on the second half, trying to get the goal. I do believe that this sub was influenced by the goal that they missed a few minutes ago. 2 players, 2 strikers, not clinically so. A tactical decision not to be cautioned by the coach after what he saw. Seems like the Stripes, the Royal Foxes, are cruising. They are not aggressive as they were in the first half. It seems like they are cruising very well with the 1-0 lead, with their 3 points loading as they are relaxed and calm, like this cloudy weather here in Rustenburg. Nobody's confused with the weather. Nobody has taken all the wardrobe to his body or the moving wardrobe. I don't know how do they address it, but in most cases, when in a cloudy weather like this, or in few months to come, if you arrive here in Rustenburg, like us in Hertebies, you will see the moving wardrobes, but not moving wardrobes up to so far. We are all good. The 10th one throw in of the second half. I'm looking at the referee time and again, as I believe that he can blow it 3 times to make sure enough it's enough on the 4th game. Aubakwe on the ball. The gravitational force, if you can describe the force that it's coming from the Green Mambas. Cheap possession moment. Cheap possession moment under 6 seconds that need to be taken, but wisely taken or clever taken by the goalkeeper Nduntswane Mutusi, who was there and well positioned to receive the ball. Just easily said, thank you very much. The Green Mambas on the second half, they are now becoming aggressive. Let's see what they can do. Cabello, my man of the day. As I said, a good boy, a good ball that you can talk about. This wonderful afternoon. Looking at the Mulilo Kotato, one of the delay tactics. I don't know if he injured himself, Mutusim Dunzwane, from the ball that he received. Unnecessary yellow card from Mutusi for Mutusi Mdunzwane. As I said earlier, that the delay tactics are there. Cheapest as a moment and time wasting ideas are allowed under 6 seconds. It seems like it took more than 6 seconds. Now ref had to issue out the card, though the medical team is responding to him, but the card is issued. The first card for him, he is the first goalkeeper for this Rustenburg Champions League to receive a yellow card. I don't think he will be happy. I don't think his bench or defense rather will be happy with the decision that has been taken by the ref, even if the injury might be serious. But we'll be waiting to check the medical report to see how do they explain that incident. Mtusim Donswani stood up, managed to conclude. Surely he will manage to conclude. Up to so far, he's having a clean sheet, and he's willing to work hard to have a more clean sheet on this Rustenburg Champions League. It's a one Royal Foxes, not Real Betis. One Mutusi, not Aubakwe. The goalkeepers, Aubakwe is considered one goal. Mutunzi Donswane with a one clean sheet up to so far, hoping and working so hard to make sure that he's going home with a clean sheet. The record again, it gives us the player or the best player on the league once he continue to secure his clean sheet. Clean sheet Tabakwe on the ball, Murule. Looking at the side, on the right hand side, it's Bokamoso. Bokamoso is looking for Aubakwe and Kopano. Alongside with Paballo, trying to build the link. The hand is up and the flag is up, and the referee says offside. The hand is up and the flag is up on that side of the linesman, and referee agrees with him and says it's offside. Musala Tapelo just leaving the ball for Pachauke. Let's see what Tatana can do with that ball. Surely, as he's trusted with the highly or elevated deliveries, he did that. Like Chauke was looking for who? Lirumo Rangoko. What can he do? Lirumo was looking, accompanied by two men right in front of him. I don't think he will survive that. I surely don't think he will survive that. While he was accompanied by two men, Mujadina Sinala. And the ref said, let it be a throw-in. 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes to go to conclude this match, the fourth game of this Rustenburg Champions League under 19 division. It's the first day of this league. Two comments. Let's see what they can do on the very, very, very chilled holiday. South Africa celebrating Human Rights Day. South Africa preserving and enjoying the Human Rights Day. Let's see, 1v1. The Green Mambas are trying to respond. 3 men, 4 men. And Lucky Chauke says no. Lucky Chauke denied them alongside with Kitlaudirile Matole. Let's see Paballo. He's alone. Corner kick for Paballo. Checking the box. checking the box of the ones who are defending the Real Betis. They were overcrowded in the box. If they were to clear the ball, no one would have received it. The Green Mambas again. What does the referee say? Proceed. The referee said Green Mambas! Again, another clean sheet. It was close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Real Betis, Royal Foxes. Aubakwe again. Striking force Aubakwe. Royal Foxes trying to extend their lead. Royal Foxes, they are denied the game. Royal Foxes from Swafalo McBride, the goal scorer. But they denied him. Now he's getting to get where we were looking for. Now he's getting where we wanted to be. Let's see. Again, Green Mambas. Long balls are working for both teams. Long balls are working for them to attack. And they are testing each other's faith. Muremule, Lisiho. Sticking out to Paballo. By so saying, ref side, it's offside. 2 men down for Real Betis. Looking at the coach, he's not happy at all. He is the Real Betis coach. He is not satisfied at all with the result, though he's leading with 1-0. Hence, he's calling the meeting on the other side. He will address his boys choir and saying, Rahokang Masole and Tuayalwana, you need to remember what's on stake. The meeting was not prolonged from the coach and from Royal Fox's side. It was just a short meeting, surely just a simple sentence to them. As you see, Lucky Chauke on the ball, jersey number 5, the well-trusted captain with the good deliveries and well-elevated balls. As he started, he was delivering good. The crossfield balls, set pieces, goal kicks, very short, the very long ones. From Lucky to Mulimo. At this age, by this time, by so doing, and the ref said, you are the winners, Royal Foxes, with a home ground advantage by 1-0. It's one Royal Foxes, it's not Real Betis. The fourth game of the day, the fourth game of Rustenburg Champions League. This is how we conclude this encounter between Royal Betis and Royal Foxes. It's Real Betis and Royal Foxes. It's one Royal Foxes. It's not Real Betis Rustenburg Champions League. We are coming for the next game, which will be the 5th one. There's no way I can go down without mentioning Mabukhali's Kral and Rankoko matriculant of 2025, Levi Jr., a man with three names who played very well with good deliveries from goal kicks. My man of the match, my man of the day, jersey number 5, and captain of the ship. My guy, all
Yes,
the
sir.
goal kicks, what's Yamaikarabelo?
Yes, sir.
Straight, well delivered.
Yes.
Ke ntho e etsang ko gymming kapa ke ntho e tswang ka ya di-goal kick tseo?
Ke ntho e ke practice-ang ko gymming, coach a nruta di-tactics tsa teng gore ge ke tlile ka bolo tshwanetse e be in between the defender, then re kgone go attack another team. Ke the way coach a nthutang ka teng ko gym.
Ke ntho e tlang e le thusa kgotsa ke ntho e le simolotseng recently?
Ke ntho e re long kgale tla re thusa, re ne re dlala league before a re diele, ke ntho e le gona e tlhabileng tse re thusa.
First accolade, Rustenburg Champions League Man of the Match on the fourth game of the day, Levi Junior Gift, the man with the three names, as I said in the beginning of this interview. My guy,
Yes, sir.
molaetsa o batlang go romela ko the Mabiskral, the matriculants tsa hao tsa last year ba matriculating le bone, or the young players like you?
Nna ke no go fela no mo lifeng re pushe re kgone go phomella ba botlhe ka go fela re tsoga re le batho setšhabeng re etse re village ya rona motlotlo ka rona.
Ke a leboga mokgotsi wa ka.
Thank you.
That's Levi, my man of the match from the previous game, the fourth game of the day. It was Real Betis up against the Royal Foxes. I am now joined by my coach, the tactical decision maker of Royal Foxes, as he won 1-0. Coach, 3 points in the bag. How's the feeling?
Look, a good start to the competition. We didn't expect it to be easy because we didn't have such a good start to the league. You know, the previous 2 games we actually lost them, and then I told the boys, look, it's time to put up your hand. When you get such a platform, you need to use it well, and put up your hand and show me that in the next game you want to start. You know, and I think they reacted very well. It wasn't the best of performances, but I think results were important at the end of the day.
In terms of composure and finishing of your players, are you happy, or is this something that you're still going to work on it?
Look, far from it. If you look at what the opposition were doing, they made a lot of errors, especially in the final third, more so deeper in their midfield than in the final third, which we didn't punish. On 1 or 2 occasions, we'd win the ball, and then our boys were a bit too casual. If they had to shoot, they would pass, or if they had to pass, they would shoot. So decision making is still an issue, finishing is still an issue, but these are things that we can work on. I mean, you must remember these boys, some of them are 15, 16, 17, so there's a lot of time to work on these things.
Are you satisfied with the result 1-0, or you expected more goals from your players?
Look, like any other coach, you'd want to convert more. You'd want to score more. Because it also builds the confidence of the team. But look, I'll take the result. It's the first game of the Champions League. I'll take the result. 3 points in the bag, and it builds the confidence of the boys. So it really gives us a spring in our foot going into the next game. So we'll take the result. Not entirely happy with the 1-0 win, but we'll take the result. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach, for your time, and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
That's the Royal Foxes coach, as he was here. As I was saying that they won, but he's not satisfied with 1-0 coach, with a 1-0 victory, but he is satisfied with the 3 points in his pocket, and he is willing to improve in some of the areas of his team.
If I were to reflect on the game in relation to numerical superiorities from different lines, we were well. But unfortunately, I told my players about the number of turnovers. I felt like the turnover was unforced turnovers. They gave too many balls too easily to the opponents. Then also, we influenced different lines from the first line of defense, the second one, but it was quite complex to influence the last line because my wingers were getting inside, not influencing the space behind the defensive lines of our opposition. They gave us enough space to move the ball, to rotate, to circulate, but we didn't utilize in that case.
That's the real Betis coach. Coach, you have two players missed one of the golden opportunities, if I may say, that you really needed to equalize. What's your comment on that decision that was taken by two players?
I told them to remain composed at training sessions, but unfortunate part of it is that we didn't deal much with finishing, where we were dealing with control, dominance, and overloads principles, moving the ball in different lines, also isolation. So I won't be too much hard on them because we didn't invest a lot of time in relation to finishing.
Also talking about your captain, I'm not sure, I don't remember clearly if it's Jason number 10, but your captain is one of the quiet players on the park, but he knows what he's doing. What's the message that you said to the guy? Because he was quiet, but he knew what he was doing.
On our last game, he was engaging well with the defensive line, and then he used to also influence the game in on the side, the laterality, also on the vertical spaces. But we felt like his decision making, the final ball was way too low. Then we had to speak with him to influence the game more in any circumstance. We spoke to him when the game started.
Thank you very much, coach, for your time and all the best.
Thank you.
That's the coach that lost the game this wonderful morning on the fourth game of the day, coach of Real Betis. Just to remind you on our headlines or on our breaking news earlier on, as he said, our Minister of Sports and Art and Culture, Dr. Gaten McKenzie, said South Africa is willing to support Senegal regarding their saga against Morocco. And he also mentioned that Morocco has bullied a lot of countries, more especially African countries. Now, for Senegal to reclaim the title, they are willing to support Senegal as they are South Africans. I am Tabo Malansi, we are live and direct from Western Bay. Abshe Sarbonadi Dumelan More, the one before last of this wonderful, beautiful day, one can say, on the Human Rights Day, on the 21st of the third month of the year 2026. We are in Rustenburg, the Platinum Province, the Northwest one, Northwest Province. The fifth game of this Rustenburg Champions League. Rather, I used to say tournament. Normally, when times like this, okay, you remember a lot of tournaments, a lot of local Kasi tournaments, talking about different tournaments during Easter tournament that have already started in different Kasis in different locations. However, we are in Silly Park Secondary School Sports Ground, Birmingham, as it's written or it's announced in Rustenburg, the Platinum Province. This is our fifth game. The one before last, it's a Platinum Village up against the Infinity FC. It's a first half of this encounter. I am Tabo Malata. We're gonna roll down till to the end of this game. Then after, we will be taking our belongings and go home. A game after this one. Remember, after this game, we are talking to the men of the match. We are talking to the coaches to check their tactical decisions, to check how do they change their game plans, their formations, etc. in their from their first 11 rather. One man down, it's nil. Platinum Village is not Infinity. This wonderful morning, let me just take the first 11 of the Platinum Village. Let me see, they start with Pafudi Tabisho. Position 2, they have Mantewa Unalina and Tuesha Unalina again, Sihwahwa, Muteo, Nahuma Utruteng, Detroit Kamogelo. Declan Taylor and Mulati on the position number 8. Little they have Damani, Uvuyile and Njovu Simpiwe. Dindwe Dumisani in their bench. They have two Kotebo and also Mudirwa Didinka, one of their key players. Kurumbe Ondonda alongside with Ingeleni Luazi on their bench. That's a Platinum Village. Let's check as one. Let's check the first 11 of Infinity FC. Live last year by the name of Simpiwe Njovu. Not sure I'm gonna finish this one. Let's see Simpiwe. Sure, 10 out of 10, well positioned by Tiseto Chatu and well received by Tiseto again and distributed again in the middle of the park. Let's see from the back with Matloko Nolo Molahlelwa and taking it. The ref has said something. A ref has said something against Infinity FC. It's not Infinity FC, not a Platinum Village. Just trying to check who's lying down there for Platinum Village. Slimis Dinto to Misan. The medical team with a sense of agency. They had to respond without any waste of time, more especially when it's a head injury. We have to stop everything and attend the matter on hand, more especially when it's head injury. Just to quote some of the laws of football laws, if I may say, when it comes to goalkeeper, when it comes to head injuries, we have to suspend, or we have to stop any action, and the medical team need to respond quickly to make sure. And the coach Bafana in Rulane's action on your peak is making sure. I'm just asking myself, but there's no lot of noise where he can write a love letter or a note and give one of his players. Normally they do that when there's a lot of noise in our play field, just to another way or a better way to communicate with the players who are in the field. Because of a noise, he will write something down and send it to one of the players and say, convey the message in a love letter way or manner to make sure that the instructions are well taken. As you can see, it's very clear, and it's so far so good for our medical team. With their positive result, no one is taken away from this field to the nearest hospital. No one with a life threat, a report. So far so good. Everyone is covered. Let's see what they can do. Rustenberg, Platinum! Oh! At the back of the net. Yes, it was overdue. Nkavuzimpiwe. It was long overdue. What a nice control. What a nice composure and finishing. Nkavuzimpiwe. Unforgettable one for him. First goal of this league from Simpiwe. Taking much responsibility from the back and deciding to take it solo to hit the back of the net. It's a one Platinum Village. It's not Infinity FC. Let's see how will they respond, Infinity FC. Jersey number 5. Seems like now they started to close everything. It's Muntewa Unalina. Don't be fooled by the name of Onalena. It repeats itself to two players of Platinum Village. It's one Platinum, not Infinity. Platinum, they are away. Infinity, they are the ones who should work in the home ground advantage. According to what I have, the call has been made by the bench of Infinity. It seems like the green color here, it's a favorite of many teams here in Rustenburg, a Champions League. It repeats itself. It comes more often in front of my monitor and my eyes. Strong with green colors here in Rustenburg. The first team with the red color is out. It's preparing itself for the final game of the day. And the black color, it comes. Let's see up again. Yo. They become more consistent, they become more promising, they become more aggressive, and they are doing very well. Mahuma Otlocheng just hit the ball to the back of the net. 2 Platinum Village, not Infinity. Second goal in the second half. As you can see, the referees registering it. It's a 2 Platinum, it's not Infinity. Unalena Otlocheng Mahuma. It's unbelievable, and it's unforgettable, and it's so painful to the goalkeeper. I don't think he will survive this. It is a Chatu. Very demoralized, and is still unbelief at the back. Can see that even the supporters. But the response so far is so good from the supporters, from parents, from the guardians. It's satisfying up to so far. No fights, nothing, no harsh words to the players. Trusting and believing that they are still learning as it's an under 19 division in this tournament. Let's see what they can do from Mahuma to Detroit. Detroit is the one who was taking it long. The third throw in of the game, but the second for the Platinum Village on the first half of this game. 2 Platinum Village, not Infinity. Well received from Pafudi Tabiso. Well received from after drama, however, we are getting there. We will be there, surely, but slowly we are arriving there. Let's see how they can defend themselves. Platinum Village, Infinity, they're the ones who are in lead. Infinity are the ones who are taking the lead up to so far. Platinum, those who are away, Infinity, they have a home ground advantage. We were mistakenly by the vice versa information, but as you know, the football lovers, they can't let us go wrong for the whole 50 minutes. That simply shows we are listened and we are well received to your ears, to your car, wherever you reach us. That simply means that we are willing to be advised. Thank you very much for that one. It's 2 Infinity. They are sports ground. Hence, they are so far taking lead with a 2-0. It's a 2 Infinity. It's a Village on the first half of this game. Let's see Tabiso with that ball. Let's see Tabiso Chutu, the one who was spawned on the cam aggressively. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what they did to them, but it seems like Infinity again on the danger zone. They managed to clear from Mutine Muremola. It's the name of Mutene. Last time when I was one of my colleagues there in mining industry. It's from Limpopo, Mutine, France. But this one is Mutine Muremola. There's a Tswana in a village Pedi combination. Mutine Muremola. But we'll check and see where he was born and bred on this one. Let's see what he can do on that one. Again, Infinity again. They are more aggressive. Well done. Infinity again. Long one from Damani Avuyile. Seems like Infinity, they believe in the long balls. They trust themselves. They are so confident when they have a ball. Hence, they can take them from far, not sharing them, especially when they are closer. But from the middle of the park, they are good in sharing. But going after from the middle of the park, they are taking long balls. As you said, Cabello was looking for Detroit. Infinity again. And Platinum is just watching them. Infinity again, they will regret for being the ball watchers. Platinum again on the ball. Jersey number 14, Infinity. Well defended by Infinity at the back. From Montewa Onalina. From Montewa Onalina is letting it to Reneule Makale. Reneule Makale back to Onalina. That's Reneule Onalina. For the last time when I heard that surname, it was in Kwadubeng, in Kosi Matibe's village. Normally, he addresses himself Motloka Komumoja Moto. For the first time I ever heard that. Motloka Komumoja Moto. And that's when I learned that Hujiwa Moto. Again on the danger zone. Infinity. Platinum! Ho! Platinum at the back of the net. Surely. It was promising, it was a long overdue that they will quick have to respond. It's a 2 Infinity, it's a 1 Platinum. Jersey number 9 for Platinum, making sure Mbese Ndumiso, making sure that history is written. His name is written in the books of Rustenburg Champions League. His first goal for today, his first goal for Rustenburg Champions League. That's Ndumiso. The one who scored for Platinum, and it's 2 Infinity. Can they bounce back? Can they retaliate? That's the question that needs to be answered by the Platinum players. Long range again for Infinity. Can it work for them? It was stopped quickly. Stopped quickly by Pafudi Tabisho. Again, Raf has said something against Naume Utlutleng. The second goal scorer, Naume Utlutleng, is the one who committed it, but the ref said, Aluda continua. See how can they respond. Infinity, 10 out of 10. 10 over ball. Infinity again. Oh, to whom it may concern. Infinity again on the ball. Body on the ball. Taking far to Tselane Tabang. Tselane was looking for Sibandai Tumeleng. Tselane Tabang again with the head on the ball in the middle of the park. Chance Sitole, Retabile. Sitole taking it to Mulewani Umpimeti. Mulewani, one against the Unalin Nambewe. Unalin again and Pafudi Tabisho. Distributed by Tabisho offside. Infinity. 2 Infinity, 1 Platinum. Not so much aggressive from both teams, but the goal as they were needed as much as so far promising. 3 goals in the first half. It's promising than other previous games that we had. The teams had to win with the fixture. The way it was drawn, it seems that they saved the best for the last. Let's see Happy if he can do something with the ball. Infinity again on the attack, but they did manage to save that from Letlogonolo. Letlogonolo was looking for Mutine. Again, it's a throw in for Infinity. They came time and again. They knock time and again. Infinity. Platinum move with the ball. Let's see what they can do. Infinity. Chasing number 3. Chasing number 3, Infinity. Turning on the middle of the park alone and talking and negotiating with Jesse in number 10. It's Otutleng Mahuma. Was looking for Otutleng again. Is looking for Ndlovu. Ndlovu lost the ball to Tselane Taba. Tselane looking for Dikobe. What can do? Dikobe again. Turnover ball. Dikobe over carrying. Dikobe over carrying, but was looking for an assistant to Sibanda Itumele. A late response from Itumele. Infinity again. What a good action. What a good call out from the Lady linesman that side. Very, very, very well. Response and call out. The third goal has been registered. Infinity chasing number Damani Avuyile, just making sure that they secure 3.3 goals up to so far on the first half of the 5th game of the day. Infinity FC 3. It's a 1 platinum. Village Infinity at their home ground, they are showing that they are the host. They are the ones in this manner, in this regards. Referee is making sure that everything and everybody goes well and safe. Just to conclude this first half, it's a 3 Infinity and it's a 1 platinum. A Village. We are coming back right after this. So far, so good on the second half of this, the fifth game of the first edition of Rustenburg Champions League. We are heading to the last game with the last 25 minutes. From this one, we will be giving you the last game of this wonderful day. To wrap up things regarding the Rustenburg Champions League with myself, Thabo Malatse, with other crew members from Birmingham Sports Ground, Sally Park Secondary School. That's where we had this wonderful day. We started earlier today just to make sure that you are updated, just to make sure that you are filled with the local sport, more especially when you are or you reside in Rustenburg. We are your eyes and ears to make sure that you are updated with the under 19 division of Rustenburg Champions League. Others, they say it's a Rustenburg Development League. However, we address it as a Champions League because we are in the world of Rustenburg, in the Platinum world, in the Platinum province, just to make sure that you are safe and you get what you have to do. It's a 3 Infinity FC and it's 1 Platinum. On the second half of this game, of this encounter, just to make sure that you understand, you are rolling with us, Infinity. They are rolling from west to the eastern side of this Sally Park, and Platinum from eastern to the western side of Sally Park Secondary School this wonderful day. My name is Thabo Malatse. We are about to wrap this event of the day in the next 50 minutes. I do believe we will be wrapping up whatsoever that happened and whatsoever that's happening here. A first throw-in of the second half. We have Varmatino sent on the ball. Let's see what he can do. They're trying to come back from 2-1, from 3-1. That's a Platinum. They're the ones who are visitors, and Infinity are the host. There and there, and the other side of Rustenburg, looks like the sun wants to come out, and it was cloudy in the early hours of today. Even now, somewhere in the other parts of Rustenburg, still cloudy, but the rain is not that much. It's not against us. It's not against our body temperatures. We are still sorted with the weather. We can go anywhere we like. For the love of football, we are here. Let's check if they can respond. Sehwahwa Muteo on the ball was trying to check if he can check for Detroit at the Platinum on the ball. Let's see Platinum Village. They're taking it. They try to respond. Platinum against jersey number 13. And at the back, it's Infinity. Jersey number 7 taking to check Detroit. But they were not on the same page. Detroit and Fiermat, Innocent. He's the one who was trying to make a quick turn on the ball. And so Muteo again. Seems like the pattern of the game or the formation has been touched on the basic to make sure that the boys are now coming in a different way on the second half. They are approaching the second half in a different manner now. That's the Platinum Village FC on the ball as they are trying to get back to the game. Ref said something against the Platinum. Infinity are the ones who are supposed to take advantage and to make sure that they extend their lead. But so far, in one game, 3 goals has been recorded. Now the 4 goals, it's a 3 Infinity. And it's a 1 Platinum. That's a massive score that we've been waiting for. And I do remember that Infinity always want to be remembered. That's an unforgettable score for Rustenburg Champions League for Infinity. Detroit again was looking for a Tuko Teboho. And the response was very low from Tuko Teboho. Checking for Pulelo Katleho for the side of Platinum. Pulelo again on the ball. Very, very, very slow. Jersey number 3. That's Infinity. The black one. Sezim Nyama. And taking back to the green members, which is Platinum. Let's see what they can do. Their decision, Platinum, long range, but was stopped by Mahuma. And the ref said, alongside with the landsman, they agree and say, let it be yours, Platinum, Infinity. Jersey number 13, jersey number 11, Infinity. Alongside with Detroit. Detroit is making the run on the outside. Again from Detroit, well offloaded, but well received by Tisete Chutu. Tisete Chutu without any waste of time. He knows that the time is not in his side. Jersey number 14, that's a Platinum. What can he do? Turn over ball, Platinum. Jersey number 14 again. Platinum Village. They try now they approach the second half with the long passes, hoping it can work for them. That was the idea that was the plan for Infinity as they approached with the long ranges, and it worked for them. So far, they have recorded 3 goals. Infinity. Let's see how Detroit and taking it on the long side. Detroit on the ball. Fiermat was looking for Innocent. Detroit risking that one, taking it from far. And the coach was able to accept it. Detroit again. One of the players that are very strong and encouraged to not to surrender in any action, in any result, in any way. Most of the players matriculated in 2025. As you know that normally most of matriculant, you find them in the age of 18. The sub for the substitution, I do believe it's in Infinity. They are the ones who are making sub, which is in number 8. Infinity are the ones who are making sub. Checking, I think it's Bukhatsu Tabo is the one who's coming in. That's Infinity with the first sub from the first half. Surely they've noticed that the Platinum are the ones who are playing the long balls, which it worked for them in the first half. Now they are trying to frustrate them and trying to make them better so that they can maybe secure or score more goals. Let's see Tabo Bukhatsu, the ones who just arrived in the middle of your park and trying to play a long ball again, but with no direction. It will come as a goal kick. With no direction from Tabo Bukhatsu, the goal kick from Tiseto Chutu. Tiseto with Mutine Mamurena alongside with the Makale. Makale now is fighting the ball. Makale again. He's trying to play it as long as he can. Take it. Detroit on the ball. One of the disciplined, one of the dedicated players that you can talk about. Detroit when you talk about the Infinity players. He's one of the responsible, dedicated and disciplined players. Checking it with Innocent Fiermat. Mutupi on the ball. Was looking for Innocent and Damane. Mega 10. Damane again. Damane surrounded by 3 people. Damane trying to put it in the middle of the park. Goes nowhere and say thank you very much. Tabiso Pafudi. Number 1 goalkeeper Tabiso Pafudi, who was born on the 28th of the 4th month in 2007. Meaning we'll be celebrating his birthday next month on the last days of April. That's Tabiso Pafudi. Taking it back to Tiseto. Tiseto, the eyesight was not very clear. Now he's looking for Matlagonolo with Unalena. Let's see the decision making of Matlagonolo. Unalena was taking it further. And Matlagonolo again against Pafudi. And the ref said, play on, though there was a complaint that was launched by some of the players that side. And the ref said, play on. Detroit. It's looking for Unalena. And it's going to be keeper's ball for Pafudi. It's a 3 Infinity and 1 Platinum. Second half of this game. Very soon we'll be ending this second half of this encounter. So far I think everyone is satisfied. The coaches, everyone has seen what he wanted to see, more especially when the goals are scored like this. Platinum on the ball again. Platinum, they try to respond. Surely they will regret what they are doing. Platinum, that was so unnecessary. A pressure that was created by Pafudi Tabiso. He nearly put himself under serious pressure where it was not necessary, but Tabiso was there to make sure that all the doors are closed for the Platinum village. Detroit, my man. Detroit, turnover ball. Detroit, let's see if he can venture to Detroit. Gain was looking for Fiermat. It's a combination of factors when it comes to Detroit. When you talk about Innocent and Detroit, you're talking about the combination of factors, the link and the connection. They know what they are doing and they are making it simple. Seems like the Platinum Village, their first substitution from the for the second half. Bafana, the coach Bafana, is making sure that he's hopefully that the technical decisions that he's taking at this moment, they can take him back to the game, they can put him back to the game. But the scoreboard is the one that can tell us that it's on a max get set ready, as they have all started here. Surely this Infinity, they are the ones at this moment, at this age, they are the ones who will be number one on Rustenburg Champions League. With more goals, with 3 goals scored by Infinity Village against Platinum Village, with 3 goals scored by Infinity than any other team that puts them on number one, on spot number one on Rustenburg. They have advantage of goals. That's what makes difference for them, the goal difference. It works for them and it favors them to be on spot number one in Rustenburg Champions League. That's Infinity for you. Now the set piece, let's check. What can they do? Let's see what they can do from Detroit. A very weak one from Detroit. Just not sure who's going to be the last, or at the bottom of this league, but I'm certain, very certain that with the goal that have been scored up to so far, I'm sure they will be happy to be the number one based on the goals that they scored at the Infinity. They will be number one. They will reflect as number one on the on this Champions League of Rustenburg. The board has been lifted up to show that there's a sub that is made by Infinity. Another change from Infinity. Most of the landsmen are being used in this tournament. I don't know the plan. I don't know the strategy of empowering women in this officials. Never seen a lady ref in the field, but most of the games I've seen, the lady linesmen. I don't know what's the game. I don't know what's the plan. I don't know what's the strategy or the rules and regulations of this tournament. Surely, the aim is to empower them, not only to empower the players or referees, but also the ladies. And none of players has shown disrespect, or coaches. None of the coaches has shown disrespect to the lady landsmen. They are doing good so far. I haven't seen any complaint or any decision against theirs. That simply shows that if it goes like this in all the games, surely we can have our Abu Akona Makalema, one of the professional referees in South Africa, that will go down and always be remembered in professional football. Surely this will also send a message to the officials and the leaders of our football, that here in Northwest we have the lady linesmen who can do the job. Surely so. Temper controlled by the linesmen. So far, decision taken very well by the lady linesmen. No complaint, no harassment, nothing. Good story to talk about. Back to the business of the day. Infinity on the ball, jersey number 5. Let's see what they can do. It's Insonia Firmak. Innocent Firmak. It was Innocent Firmak with the run, but too much for him to catch the ball. He did manage to play it quick. The Platinum, though it's not on their side when it comes to Warlosi, as LSA, as our Warlosi dictate. It's not in their time. Now they need to be careful and they need to be as quick as possible so that they can at least have one. But they do have one than having nothing. Let's see Sibandai 2 million on the ball. Was turning jersey number 6. That's Platinum on the ball. Now trying to make it run a long ball. I don't think this strategy of this, or this idea of the Platinum trying to play long ranges will work for them, as they have shot players and they have shot players for them to get those balls. Now Infinity work checking or looking down at the some factors of this tournament, or no, rather of this league. It's a promising. We have a good story to talk. Young players, energetic and very passionate players for going forward in this tournament. Talking about the teams like Infinity FC, talking about the teams like Platinum Village FC, or everyone who took part of this so far. We are promising, and we are sure that the message will be conveyed to the teams like our local team, Orbit College, to check that we can improve in terms of getting or promoting players to the national level, as we know that our team is struggling provincially. So, but we are certain that we need, or we will work hard on the young ones to make sure that they are getting exposure and to make sure that they are given opportunity to shine or to excel. But so far we are promising, and we see that, or we are promised by the players themselves, that we have a good story to talk about as Bokone Bupirima province, or as Northwest province, to make sure that in future we can challenge other provinces in the national tournaments. Let's see if they can respond. The Infinity, if they can quickly respond to that one. Now I was looking at for Innocent they turn back to Detroit. It's a combination of factors. As I said, they know how to connect, they know how to retaliate. Both the players, talking about Detroit and Innocent. Oh, wow! What a beautiful one! What a beautiful one from the two players that I've been talking about. Well registered, well taken from a long range. It's as I said, as I was saying, that this one, it's a clear message that must be sent to some of the senior sports members in Northwest Province. So far, Infinity registered 4 goals. 4 goals to make sure that they stay in the top, in or spot number 1 of this Rustenburg Champions League, to make sure that they are the first team to register the 4 goals up to so far. Now, as I said, that in future we'll be talking about this kind of a Detroit, or the combination like Detroit and Innocent, just the communication and the link between both players, to make sure that we are recognized as Bokone Bupirima. As I was informed that the Tlogonolo Machoro and Itu was one of the participants, or the senior participant, or the legend who took place and encouraged from this initiative. By so saying, by so doing, the 5th game of Rustenburg Champions League ends like this, with a high score expected, and very, very, very spectacular, and harmful to all the players. Nobody's sleeping, but it's 4 Infinity and 1 Platinum Village. That brings us to the end of the 5th match of the day. We are still heading to the last match of the day. We wrap. From the previous game, 4 Infinity, 1 Platinum, I am now joined by man of the match, Tapelo, who scored 2 goals with a high score that was more expected from the previous games. I'm sure they are happy now to take the first spot on Rustenburg Champions League. Tapelo ntate dumela. Mokgotsi wa ka 2 goals. Sepiriki.
Ke teamwork fela. Re tladile as a team, so ke kgonne go kora ka ntlha teamwork fela.
Le ba pele no ba go tseya maemo a ntlha ha fela ba ka se fetole score sa lona ka goal advantage. What was the plan ha le thoma le tsena mo ground?
Coach o ntladisitse 9 and ne ke sa dlale 9, so usually ke dlala mo gare, then a ba ntsenya ko 9 a gore ke ska tshoga ke relaxe nna ke tla dlala.
On the previous games, including domestic tournament or games, 4 goals ke ntho e le tlwaetseng kapa le thoma no?
Usually yone ke ntho e re thomang since re thoma league ke gone re thomang 4 goals ebile ke high school since re thoma and mo tournament.
You're one of the contenders, the leading goal scorer on Rustenburg Champions League. Are you willing to score more or Otono Tauba Sharp or not Tauba Sharp?
I am willing to score more.
The accolade, man of the match,
Yes.
for the first time going down the history of Rustenburg Champions League. My good hore you deserve this after 2 years.
Ke dumetse thata mara ne ke sa expect gore nka nna man of the match, mare ka ntlha teamwork re kgonne gore ke nne man of the match, so ke dumetse thata.
Ke a leboga buru wa ka, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Tapelo, man of the match, the one who scored the 2 goals from the previous match. It was Infinity against the Platinum Village. He took home ground advantage. I'm now joined by Infinity coach. Coach, 4-0, was it a part of the plan or it just came as an home advantage?
No, it was always the plan. We came in here today with the intentions of picking up 6 points. We had a double header today, so we knew we wanted to come and get 1 foot in the knockout stages already, and that's what we've done today. So very proud of the boys. They stuck to the plan we set out, got 6 points on the board, and feeling confident to go to the next round now.
I saw your team playing long ranges. Is it something new or is it something that you are used to do when you want to win a game?
Yeah, so look, to be honest, Infinity, it's the first time we've ever had an under-19 squad.
Oh.
It's the first year we've started with the under-19 team to be able to play the Champions League.
Okay.
So we had a good pre-season, getting the boys all used to each other. There were some things we had to fix there. And since then, they've been gelling really well. The game plans have been working. So the long balls are working to our advantage. The game plans are going well. And yeah, couldn't be more proud today.
Any professional player that you have produced in the history of Infinity?
Not up until now, but definitely will be to come.
Surely we will be having a good story to talk about Infinity as we have teams like Obit College in Northwest Province. Let's talk about your players. We had number 10 and number 15. They were linking very well. They were connecting very well. They were quiet. They were not speaking, but in terms of connection when they are having the ball. What is the secret? Is something that they are doing in training or they are just doing it because of now they just saw a space to play the ball between them?
Yeah, look, as I said, it's the first year we have an under-19 squad, so we really took our pre-season seriously. We were playing sometimes 3-4 games in a week to get the team used to each other, and they've already, adopted quite a good chemistry amongst themselves, and it can only get better throughout the season.
Coach, thank you very much for your time. Sure, you are happy. You are the first one to score 4 goals in Rustenburg Champions League. That tells us a lot about Infinity, the commitment of the players and the commitment of the entire team. That says a lot. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
And all the best.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
That's the coach who scored the more excellent, beautiful goals. 4 goals. 4 goals. I was calling coach of Platinum Village. Put them down.
Coach.
Sound disappointed, man. It's football.
Yeah, we surely disappointed, but congratulations to Infinity for their performance and their victory. But surely we'll take a lesson from this one, and then we'll bounce back.
Area of improvement for Platinum Village. What is it that you can say we need to improve on this area?
I think our defense, they tried to play them. We were caught on offside traps. We need to improve on that aspect so that we can play the ball, not to let the opponent fall offside trap. So that we can just play flat at the back without. Because now, unless we give it a time of training to perfect it. Yes.
Ndade, thank you very much for your time and all the best.
No, thank you.
On this league.
Thank you.
That's the Platinum Village coach, the one who lost 4-0 against Infinity FC. Wishing and hoping they will improve on the next coming league games. As we started now, we are about to reach to the last 50 minutes, the last game of the day. As I said earlier, I am Thabo Malatse ke motho go ratwa ke rakgadi ko dikgomo tsa rakgadi di kgaolang di kgole kgao lehlanya la lapeng ke Thabang. the team. Looking forward to check RB Leipzig and the Dream Team, the last game of the 21st of the third match in 2026 in the very good stay or on a very good day to start this league that will take place every Saturday in Rustenburg. It's Rustenburg Champions League that was initiated by the funders and the province together with the schools. As you can see that it's under 19 division, though most of the players matriculated last year. They're still young and talented. They just need to be exposed. That's why we are here to talk, to write, to visualize them. That's the reason why we are here, and to tell the world that we as Bokoni Bupirima, as Northwest, we stand like this, and we have the talent also in sporting. Hence, we are here to give you every action and to give you everything that is necessary to be visualized. Here in Rustenburg, it's a Dream Team, not it's RB Leipzig, and not first half of the 50 minutes. We are looking forward to be together to the next 48 minutes. Just to conclude, to wrap up this, we've seen in the previous games that Infinity are the ones who are sitting at the top of Rustenburg Champions League. They are the ones who are happy at this moment. They are shining, they are cruising nice at the top. Let's see what they can do now. It's a Mutupi, Tawane on the ball, and playing alongside to it. He was looking for Tsebete Uteng. Yeah, one of the good names that will never be forgettable in the field of play. Talking about Tsebete Uteng. And the first corner kick of the ball of the game. What does the referee say? The first corner kick of the game. Now, what does the coach say? What does the ref say? The first corner kick. It's not RB Leipzig. It's not Dream Team. The first half. Looking forward. If Leipzig they can register this one. Let's check if they can register Leipzig on the danger zone. Clear the ball very well, and the Red Devils are trying to check against the Black Mambas. That's how I'm gonna address them. So we're gonna address them. RB Leipzig on the ball. They're playing it this to number 5 to Mutupi. Mutupi was looking for Matsuho. While catered to Mohapi. Mohapi was looking at the ball. Let's see. The Red Devils! Amandi Tsanolo is the one who was taking responsibility on the Dream side. Just trying to, that's how he tried to greet them and say, Fukani Madota, Sesko Namanchi. This is how we send his regard, his greetings to RB Leipzig. That guys, we've been reading about you on the newspapers. We've been hearing about you on radios. We've been seeing the name RB Leipzig on televisions. Now it's our turn. Trying to send a message that the red always stands for danger. Yelemot Pasop. Be really clear. Let's see what they can do. RB Leipzig, they try to defend by all means. And the Lady Linesman once again said it's a foul against the Dream Team Academy. Made a huge comment in the previous game regarding the lady linesman, the interesting one and the motivating one, encouraging one, just to recognize them. Jersey number 10, RB Leipzig and the Dream Academy managed to clear that at the bag. RB Leipzig, they haven't given us much as we expected based on the name. Once you see the badge, once you see the name. But as the Infinity coach has explained earlier that most of the teams here, as it's a new league, most of the teams here haven't had see the ball. RB Leipzig, they're the ones who were trying to send their regard to Muchonga. They are the ones who send to Kamuhelo to say we are still here. We're talking about the badge. We're talking about the name. RB Leipzig is an international one in the big leagues. Then the Lord is expected. Very much important for a player to know the number, the history of the number, and the history of the badge, together with the name, so that he or she can know what is expected. Talking about the numbers, much was expected from Kaizer Chiefs number 7, the jersey number that was weighed by Maxima Ponyane, with the 85 goals in Kaizer Chiefs, if I'm not mistaken. And Duba had to know that this jersey number 7, the Lord is expected from Masmaponyane. Now RB Leipzig, sure, they were so unlucky from Mojolwane Kanna. Very, very much unlucky to put the ball at the back of the net. But as I said, that the name is the one that matters. As much as the jersey number is the one that matters to the player, and that can motivate the player, that can encourage the player based on the history on the name. Let's see if they can respond. Ralo Mohapi. Mogale was looking for Tsebe. RB Leipzig on the ball. Height advantage for RB Leipzig. From the back, in the middle of the park, going forward, they have height advantage. They are players. They know what to do. Now they have to utilize the advantage of height. Now the Red Devils on the ball. Let's see what they can do. Red Devils. They're trying to respond to check with Musisele. Said it's Musisele Liano. One of the Tswana names that you will always remember that you can't find it difficult to hear in Rustenburg town like Liano. A throw in. It's a throw in for Mutupi, and has done that. Has done what he's supposed to do, Mutupi, but it's gonna be addressed as a set piece. Now Kali will have to work hard on that to avoid what happened in the back. The Red Devils on the ball. Jersey number 5 is Ntwelete. Ntwelete Kamohelo looking for Katleho. See if what they can do. Red Devils on the ball. Can they do something? They were denied that opportunity to do that by Muchelwane Kanya. And ref said, let it be, and let it be yours, Red Devils, the dream team. So far, so good. The dream team are the ones who try to remind Leipzig that we are on a new league, that we are on a Rustenburg Champion League. They are trying to remind them that RB Leipzig let's check 5 men on the wall, 6 men on the wall. Ethan is leaving the wall. It's like he's a confused molecule. He doesn't know whether to go up and down. Ethan, shoo, hits the crossbar. The Red Devils tried to send Derry got a harshful one. They were aggressive on that one from Tebeta Uteng, and telling them that Uteng Lin Nagiteng. Tsebe Uteng is the one who took that ball. Let's see. Young man, small but big indeed. Chasing number 11. Red Devils. Hana Onuking. Red Devils. Red Devils on the near post. Muchunga Mali on the ball. Long range from Muchunga was looking for Aiton. Not on the same page. Now, throw in for Red Devils, I think. No, for RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig are the ones who had to take it, but they lost it to the Red Devils. Let's see, Tsebe was looking for Murukwen Katleho and jersey number 6, RB Leipzig. It's looking for Dinkwe Mutusi. The name Mutusi again on this match. Mutusi will have to assist and send and take his part. Surely the message is not spread as we thought, but as the time goes, as we have eyes and ears on unapologetic and ethics. That is Shilongo Lesho. Surely I'll get used to pronounce the name. Surely I'll get familiar to the name. Unapologetic ethics. Oh, there's apologetic and the surname is ethics. As much as I am, Tabo and Malat is my surname, but however, I'll get used to that as we are eyes and ears on apologetic ethics, the message will be spread widely so to tell people that, okay, this is the Rustenburg Champions League, this is how things are done, this is how we do things here in Bokonibu Pirima, just to make sure that the message, the message is conveyed and the support is growing almost each and every week or every Saturday, or the support is massive. But we do understand that there and there, our area of improvement and there and there we need to pick up and fix. But so far, so good with the support also on the previous games. The second corner kick of this game, first for RB Leipzig. Puheng Reneilwe on the ball. Puheng on penalty spot out as I thought. It's a nil RB. It's a nil Dream Team. Ball position Dream Team in a favor. Ball position in a favor of a Dream Team. Shot on target. RB Leipzig so far 2, Dream Team 4. That simply means the Red Devils Dream Team are the ones with the youngest players in terms of height, with the small boys running around over the field, making sure that they send a message to the older ones and making sure that they're not going to be disrespected or they're not going to show respect to the name RB Leipzig. Now, this under 19 of RB Leipzig, they need to fight for themselves, not the name to fight for them. They need to send a message and fight for the name and make sure that under 19 division of RB Leipzig, it's also remembered and honored like the senior team of the RB. Let's see what they can do. Oreneilwe, we're looking for Mujolwane, young man, small but big indeed. One man, young man. Whoo! Interesting. Can't complain. And a round of applause for Dream Team jersey number 15. That's so interesting. Ismutupi Taone took the lead. Took the responsibility alone. Mutupi Mutaon again on the ball. Against the Grootman, if I may address it based on the height advantage. It seems like a Red Devils Dream Team. Far from the post, it seems like so far the support and the favor is in the Dream Team. The round of applause showing the encouragement from the supporters, from everyone who's saying, well decided, well taken. Just it went where it wanted to go. And others will say, but however, it's football. Those things, they happen. Sometimes when it works in your favor to direct or to redirect or to come against you, this is how it goes. It's football after all. There are things that that we can't control, and we just have to make peace and strategize on them. A very big mistake at the back by Matwali Blessings from the side of RB, from the side of Dream Team. But the goalkeeper was there. Muruken Kamukhelo to cover that mistake. Mujelwane and Madi Kamukhelo on the ball. Kamukhelo on the ball, trying to communicate with his boys. Kamukhelo, the long man at the back. Innocencia taking the bag. Kamukhelo again, just number 2, Leipzig. They try to make a counter-attack, but everything is shattered by Pepeng Reneilwe. Again, RB Leipzig, just number 2, Kamukhelo, trying to take it forward. My boy, taking it home. Let's see the Dream Team again on the counter-attack, but they decided to close from Blessings. Decided to shut for Dream Team. Dream Team again. Now, it's a Mali Mutuvanga. It's a Mali Mutuvanga, jersey number 35, taking it back to Mashlawi Blessings. Mashlawi is playing it with Mamadi Kihumuditwe. And ref said, Dream Team, it's yours. He's not RB Leipzig. He's not a Dream Team. With this regard, infinity, they can still say we are the ones to be on top. With this result, they are the ones again to say we are the first one to score more goals. We are the first one to write our own history. The infinity can say that. Proudly so. After scoring 4 goals in the previous game. This is what we've been looking to have on your pick. And not forgetting that the Dream Team are taking this pitch from east to west, and RB Leipzig are taking the pitch from west to east. RB Leipzig, the Black Ones, and the Red Devils, Dream Team, 0-0. First half. we're doing the countdown to end this first half. It will be good if they end in penalties. We will say maybe they can show something. But for now, due to the rules and regulations of these games or for the league, if it's 0-0, it's 1 point each team. And if it's more than that, it's a point to each. As long as it's a draw, it's a point to each team until we have a winner where we can say a 3 point to a certain team that has scored more than or has won the game. That depends on the result of the field from what we have up to so far. As I said, Infinity has said that Infinity has showed us what they are capable of. And now, RB Leipzig, they need to show them that they need to show us also that they are capable of scoring or winning the games based on the name. Kamohelo on the ball. Kamohelo now is troubled by young guys. It's like an elephant with ants. It's running all over. Like ants running in the nose of elephants. He doesn't know what to do with the ball. It's running all over like a confused molecule, not knowing whether to go up or higher. Those who study geography, they will tell you about the confused molecule. Small man, good touch. Again, they all look at ref and ref said, corner kick. They were all singing and looking at ref and ref said, corner kick. Maybe he would have cried or screamed lying down. He would have at least deceived the ref and getting something. Plus, he looks young. Maybe if he screamed, the ref will sympathize with the guy that no man. But however, it's a corner kick against RB Leipzig. Show! Red Devils again on the ball. Very well. Not wasted, by the way. Very wasted the ball from the Dream Team. The Dream Team so far, they have tried to knock. They have a good record of goal attempt, though they haven't got what they want. But one thing is that it's a long overdue for Dream Team so far. They tried to hold them half ground to make sure that every ball that they have, they move from the center going forward. Surely they will get the result out of what they are doing if it's they are playing based on the formation of the game or the instructions that they got from the referee. Small man, but begin it playing again to Kamohelo, and looking for Matsuro playing it that side, looking for Remy Bakang, and goalkeeper says, thank you very much. Offside. Offside against Dream Team. It's a not Dream Team, not RB Leipzig. It's Saturday, it's a Human Rights Day in South African calendar, where everybody is celebrating the Human Rights Day, where they say, we as South African, we preserve and secure the human rights. And they started with the hashtag. But however, it's a day, it's a Saturday, it's a summer of vacancy. I like a vacancy in a good cloudy weather, not hot one. Let's see what they can do. Punch on the ball. Late one, where he was supposed to take it very quick. Let's see Punch on the ball. Against two. He's trying to show them flames, but they still remind him that we are not your size. We are far from your age. You need to be careful. Ethan on the ball. Let's see what he can do. Chasing number 4, Ethan. RB Leipzig. They are not combined. Going forward, they are not combined, but they are motivated. Ethan with the ball. Was looking for Nyamarope. Tavanzwa. Chasing number 11. Then again, looking at the back for Mutusi Dikole. Chasing number 15. Going forward. Searching for Mujolwane. Unfortunately, the young boys, small but big indeed, making a counter-attack. The Dream Team, they fail to reach where they want, but they try, and they are aggressive when they have a ball. They know what to do. But when they go forward, they still have a challenge on finishing. They need to become clinical. Let's see again. And ref said offside. He's a not Dream Team. It's a not RB Leipzig. By so in ref said, go and revisit your drawing, but go and discuss or rediscuss your game plan. It's not Dream Team. It's not RB Leipzig. Going on, doing the countdown of the last 25 minutes of this game. Then after, things will be wrapped up here in Rustenbeck Sports Ground. No, Rustenbeck Silly Park Secondary School Sports Ground, Birmingham. That's where we are. That's where we are taking everything to you from. Surrounded by beautiful mountains, surrounded by a good, beautiful vegetation or nature, rather, in a good cloudy weather. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just moderate. We are enjoying what we are feeling at the moment. Going back to the business of the day, it's a Dream Team versus RB Leipzig. It's a nil RB Leipzig and it's a nil Dream Team. Second half, the last 25 minutes. Then after, we will be taking our belongings and going home. We are live and direct from Rustenbeck. We are live and direct from the Platinum Province. We are live and direct from the home of Lirumo Lions and from the home of RBT College. That's where we are. With the under-19 division, it's a Rustenbeck Champions League. First half, RB Leipzig on the attempt. Let's see what they can do. The first corner of the... No, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick for a Dream Team. They will have to take it at the back. Nah, they will take it from the back at the Dream Team. They will take it from the back. It's a Moroccan Kamogelo who was born in 2011. Yeah, this one looks very, 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 very young. 2011 on the 12th month, on the 6th month, on the 12th. That's the boy who is responsible to stop all the shot against him from the side of against RB Leipzig. Let's see if they can do Ethan on the ball. I thought there was a whistle on that side, but Ethan is not enjoying at this moment. The Red Devils trying to defend from what they received on Matsoho Buikanyo. Let's see if he can be trusted. As his name says, RB Leipzig. They try to respond. Harbone, let's see. Ethan, offside. Offside against Britain, Ethan. Wicketting Bande, foul against Leipzig. Against Leipzig. RB Leipzig, they find themselves committing unnecessary fouls and they seriously need to take this into considerations because up to so far there's no registered fouls in referees book, so they need to avoid the cautions for them to be registered against them. Otherwise, they will have to lose some of their players. As you know, the regulations of the players, that the one who is accumulating a lot of yellow cards at the end of the day or along the road, along this journey of this Rustenbeck Champions League, he will be suspended. So they need to be careful if they seriously need to shine or if they seriously need to be on this league or they need to enjoy this league. Let's see RB Leipzig at the back. It was Moremi Bakang looking for Mama Nadi Kikumuditwe on the ball up against the young man Makaboche. Now the push is the referee said no, it's a foul against RB. Foul after foul from RB Leipzig, and that affect the speed of this game. That tells us that it will be very difficult for them to score a goal because the set pieces from the fouls that they commit can be useful for the Dream Team. Ethan, looking forward to have that ball. Ethan again with heads, but with no one to receive. And Muruken Kamuhelo and standby. Let's see jersey number 7, the Red Devils, if they can be careful on how RB Leipzig plays the ball. They always play the high balls, but it's difficult for them to respond. Again at the back, RB Leipzig, very relaxed, very calm. RB Leipzig at the back and playing it to Tawane, taking it forward, looking for Ethan, Breton, Ethan. They don't want to give him a chance, maybe based on the history, maybe based on the jersey number, but it seems like up to so far he hasn't got an opportunity like Andre De Jong. He's given opportunity to be in the field, but not to do what they expect him to do. Maybe that's one of the reasons that gives him the advantage to still be in the field at this moment. That okay, let me put him. I know when he get a chance. Again, RB Leipzig on the danger zone. Kamogelo again. Nearly committed a mistake. Kamogelo again. Over carrying Kamogelo. He was supposed to offload it, but over carried the ball. The goalkeeper complains about the space and the ball watchers. Ethan again. Dream team. Chasing number 3. Kaubaka. Tesebe. Let's see what they can do. Dream team again on the ball. Chasing number 10. Dream team on the attack. Dream team to whom it may concern. Second attempt on the second half for Dream team. Not much on the second half, but the first half was promising. We were hoping by this time they would have registered one goal at least, as they were so powerful. Maybe they seemed to be tired. And one of the things that surprised us, they never went to the dressing room. RB Leipzig, they were just stretching. They were just stretching. Now it's Kamogelo Moroccan who stopped Ethan from a danger zone. He was on a danger zone, and Kamogelo decided to go first and to arrive first to collect the ball from what was supposed to be a very serious attack. If one can tell, Kamogelo, so far, he's the one who was responding very well. Let's see, again, RB Leipzig and hands and the flags were up and saying, ref, he has gone too far. Offside, RB Leipzig, not Dream Team, not RB Leipzig. Second half of the last game of this league game. Just to remind, a reminder that says every Saturday, this is how things are going to be done here in Rustenburg. Again, Ethan just decided to be a ball watcher by that time. I don't know what's happening with Ethan. It seems like he wants a street ball that says attention to Aiden. Maybe he can take to Aiden. Maybe he can take that ball. Most of the balls, he just decided to be a ball washer. Now we're going to regret that. Let's see the Dream Team. Sure. Fortunately, it doesn't have a tail. Everybody was standing up and writing it down. Unlike it doesn't have a tail where you can say, let it go, then I'll follow it. It's a football, it's running on its own. Hard to get after leaving it, running alone. Other Dream Team. Asmiti Tumeleng is the one who's going to take that corner. Tumeleng, the shortest one on their heads. Just flying on their heads, but due to the disadvantage of height, as they are very short, it's difficult for them to respond, or it's difficult for them to take it. Now that's the main Indian. Let's see Brenton Eden. Let's see if he can run. This is what exactly I was talking about, to check if they can continue with him or they can see if they can make a sub, because most of the balls have been wasted in front. Maybe they need to write it attention to Aiden. Let's see RB Leipzig. Let's see what he can do. Let's see Lebohang what can do. Lebohang crossed the ball, trying to make a cutback, but they were very alert at the back, RB Leipzig, to say Dream Team. They were very alert, knowing that he will make a back cut on that one. RB Leipzig on the ball. Jesse number 7. Try to see if he can get a counter attack in the middle of the park. Jesse number 6. RB, the black one. Again, they try to play Dwight to Mohapi. Mohapi takes it back to Mutupi. See if he can respond. Mutupi now is playing back to Dikole. Dikole is taking back the other side of the pitch. Let's see what he can do. Again, we're still lacking Ethan. Ethan on the ball. Attention, Ethan! Right in front of the poles. But it just needed a touch. Someone just to come and touch. Or someone just to come and finish. But well played. As I said, maybe they trust or they believe that something can be produced from him, putting him back up to so far. It says a lot, and now it seems like he's now come to the party, but the ref said it's a very serious foul. I think it's a bookable offense, this one. Just watching the referee with an eagle eye to check if it's a bookable one. As I said, the first card of the game, the first caution of the game against a Dream Team, they are the ones on a serious foul against Ethan. And the yellow card against Muremi Bakang is the one who is cautioned at this moment. It's not RB Leipzig, it's not a Dream Team, it's Rustenburg Champions League. It's Rustenburg Champions League under 19 division. It's not RB Leipzig, it's a Dream Team. Let's see if they can have something to console themselves. And the supporter says we only need one. Only one. Not that much. One is requested. Trying to motivate them, trying to tell them, rather it's a coach, trying to send a message. A coach Tatungwenya trying to tell them that you need to pressurize them. And it's an advantage for RB Leipzig. I see Ethan that side. Moving away, Ethan. It's leaving it to Liano Mutuasile. Ethan is trying to send a signal, but the linesman referee says, the lady linesman says, Aluda continua. Let's see. Mutuasile on the danger zone. We expected the height to work for them. Fortunately, there's no one to receive it for the Dream Team side. That's it. Then we have to make a 10. Jersey number 8. Dream Team on the ball. The Red Devils. Let's see what they can do. RB Leipzig. Ref, what does he say? He says it's a foul against the Red Devils. He's calling him. He's putting his order in his house, and he's trying to tell them that I'm still in the game. I'm still part and parcel of this game. I'm still in control. He's trying to tell them that I'm still there. Jersey number 4 from Mutwasile Liano, sending it forward. Trying to check if we can get. Let's see, Ethan. Brighton Ethan. Ethan again. What does the referee say? They all look at the referee. What does the referee say? But the whistle has been blown. Let's check the referee. And he denied them the opportunity. He denied them a penalty. Ethan, he just stood up. He was looking at the referee with the red eyes and saying, Wamponana. But the referee denied him that opportunity to score the penalty, to have the penalty. Seems like it took a dive, but the referee denied him that opportunity for the penalty. However, it's a Moroccan Kamogelo. Rustenburg sent him, local sent him, taking it long from his side to again Liano. Looking for the caller and Ramuyetlo. Check if he can respond. Ramugelo, Resira Devils, the flag against them. Seems like young ones are motivated and supported, picked up by the supporters or by the system. A lot is expected to them. As you know, to whom much is given, much is expected. The support is given to the Red Devils. So now they need to show us. They need to give more to their supporters. And ref said it's a foul against Red Devils, against jersey number 8. He doesn't agree with Ethan. He doesn't agree with what he did. It's Henry Muneilwe. It's a paying Remuneilwe, jersey number 8, making sure that his side is safe, even if when he's falling at the back, he makes sure that he signalized to referee to say, ref, we need to be supported. Let's see. Smith, if he can turn that ball. Now Liano, taking it forward. Trying to look for Motwai blessings. And now they deny him that opportunity. The small ones. Take it to jersey number 10. Let's see what they can do. RB Leipzig. Let's see. The Dream Team. Jersey number 11. The Dream Team. Surely he will never forget that. Surely he will never forget that. Unforgettable moment in terms of turning the ordinary moment to the memorable one, but he decided to put bad memories on that moment. And the ref is something there at the bench. Oh. It's against the linesman, the lady linesman. Something has happened. She's lying down. Let's see now. The Dream Team are taking advantage of the current situations that the lady linesman is falling down. We are still trying to check, but the medical team, as they have a sense of agency, they are attending the matter to check if it seems like she hit a pole or something. Seems like she hit a pole or something, but both teams are now in the meetings trying to address their players, coaches, and everyone is trying to address. As you can see, RB Leipzig on your peak are the ones also who are taking advantage of this a waiting moment or waiting period to attend the referee, the assistant referee. I don't think she will be able to come back, but it seems like she's hit on face or on her forehead. Seems like she's injured on her forehead. Hence, I'm saying it's quite difficult for her to. It's quite difficult for her to bounce back. But we'll check, however, as the medical team are now in control of the situations and the teams are coming back to the field. Let's hope that they had all the instructions. They communicated well. Still checking if she can come back, but they will have to change the official. They have done that. They are agreeing that, according to my understanding of the position of that injury, I doubted that she will come back, more especially if she's a lady like that. On an forehead injury, it's quite difficult. But up to so far, she has done what she could do. She has done her best, without any doubt, without being harassed, without being undermined. And it just happened accidentally for her to hit a pole with her forehead. It just happened accidentally, but we wish her well. Speedy recovery for our lady Shelly, who is our assistant referee. Surely she will get back. We'll get a positive result after this game. Back to the business again. Let's go. RB Leipzig on the attack. Let's see what they can do. And well defended at the back. The Dream Team. It's a Ramuyetlo. It's a Ramuyetlo Maile. He did very well, Ramuyetlo Maile. Positioned and Ethan again on the ball. Let's see. Ethan again. Shaky one. Well played, but well defended again. Let's see. Sure. RB Leipzig, from the short meeting that they had with their coach during that incident waiting period, now they are showing a positive signs of saying, sir, the message has been received. The message has been well conveyed. We don't know what he said, but we will check after this game during the interview that the message that he sent to the players after trying to show the spark. What was the message? Surely he will share with us what was the message. And we'll hear also from the officials to check if the injured lady assistant referee, if she's okay or she will be okay, or what are the actions that are taken. If she needs more attention, we will be informed to check if she's coming well. Let's see. RB Leipzig on the counter attack. If they can respond, this is number 7. RB Leipzig. Sure. Well defended from jersey number 8. As I said, Ramuyetlo Maile is the captain of a Dream Team, the man who's taken responsibility up to so far, the chief negotiator, well represented Dream Team. It's not Dream Team, not RB Leipzig. Looking at the referee more often, checking if he can blow it 3 times to say it's enough for the day. Remember, we are in the last game of this league for today. We had the 6 matches up to so far. We have number 1 on the log that I can proudly say Infinity are the ones who are sitting at the top of the log of Rustenburg Champions League with 4 goals. That put them with a goal difference or goal advantage of scoring more goals in this league. Let's see RB Leipzig on this game. Let's see what they can do. Ethan! Well positioned. Well taken by Ethan. Ethan again. Sure. They seriously deny him. The quiet player Ethan, but is pushing hard. On the second half, he's pushing hard. He's pushing us and making sure that his team is trying to make sure that the message is conveyed. RB Leipzig again on the counter attack. RB Leipzig. Oh, what an unlucky and uneven surface for the guy. RB Leipzig, ref said no. Ref said it's a no-go. And ref said it's a no-go. Ref said it's a no-go. Now they are making a huge substitution. It's a surprise. Problem in the bench. There's a problem between a referee and a coach. And ref said, calm down, Tato. What a substitution. Everybody's expecting a South African football. Everybody's expecting from a young and a short man who was born in 2010, according to what I have to his record. Let's see. RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig, a shot from Tenulo Mamadi, but unlucky for him, for Tenulo Mamadi. Kamogelo Morokwang taking the goal kick himself now. He can't risk anything. He's taking the responsibility. He's taking the goal kicks on himself. Let's see. Let's look at the young man. Let's check what he can do. Let's look at the young man. Let's look at the young man. He's fighting. He's frustrating them. Let's look at the young man. He's fighting with everything. Now everybody has stood up. Now everybody is flating. Now everybody is praising. And the ref said offside. Ethan is not happy with that situation. Ethan is not happy with that situation. Now they're starting to frustrate them. Baba Taha. They frustrate them. By so doing, by so saying, and ref said, so far so good. That was the last take of Rustenburg Champions League for the day. That was the last 50 minutes. That was the last 25 minutes. That was the last match from us here in Rustenburg Champions League from Silly Park Sports Ground, Birmingham. So far, so good. The spot number 1, remember, is Infinity with 4 goals on spot number 1. This is how we wrap our today's games from 6 league matches that we had from the morning this wonderful day. Now, we have a good story to talk about. We will talk the entire week regarding the result, regarding the actions, regarding whatsoever that happened. Now, for more actions, just catch the reviews and the highlights on Unapologetic Ethics social medias. That's where you will get all the actions, the highlights, and everything that took place. If you were not part of this, surely we meet next week with another action of Rustenburg Champions League. I am Tabo Malate. Till we meet again. We have come to an end of our today's action from Rustenburg. Little bit of sunlight came out for us to experience vitamin D, but for the air plants, it's just a radiant energy from the sun. However, business of the day, this is how we close it with men of the match from the previous game. We had RB Leipzig up against the Dream Team, and they finished their counterpart with 0-0. It's Rustenburg Champions League. As I said earlier, that we are in Silly Park Sports Ground this wonderful day. I am joined by men of the match from the massive performance of this game. Abuti,
Hey, malo.
lona la bua, you don't talk, alikhulumi alibolabole ke Rustenburg.
Yeah, Rabu.
Yeah, man of the match, maikutlo gantsi yang from the very first game mo letsatsing la gompieno.
Me gutla monna ka understand one because like game e le tough gape. So I get ke itumetse gore ke tsogile ke tlhaloganya.
Go tswa mo se motshameko ga ne o emisiwa ke bone le boela ko banke ko benching ya lona ke eng se nne le se bolelwa se se fapaneng le ga le thoma motshameko.
Gore ga bolo e tswa re kgone go tswa ka pele then wing a rona e tsa dile ga ibolo ne ke yone re kgona go ja ka yone ena ga e mo game tlamehile re mo tsene ke game.
So o bona lona le le setlhopha ke eng mo le tshwanna ke mo kae mo le tshwantse le tokafale gore le kgone go ka kora.
Nna ke bona fela re ka nna le confidence baya then le di attack tsa bona ke kgone go score di ball because a dina di shot gape ke bana ba banyane.
Re tsena go re lebogeng konne for your first accolade ya Rustenburg Champions League game, first game ya go ka nna man of the match.
Yes sir.
Re go leboge bro.
Yeah,
Thank you. That was our man of the match from the very first game of their team, RB Leipzig, as they went 0-0 against the Dream Team. They come from Sunrise. I am now joined by the coach. Little bit disappointing, coach, if I may say, or was the expected result?
I believe it was the not expected, really, because literal I was playing with today my under 19. I think I had three players. Then was under 17 was 3, and then the rest was under 15 and under 13. Like you saw on the last moment, I even put the young boy. Yeah, so I would say to me they really done their best today.
The tactical decision of putting a young boy was to raise the fence or was to expect a goal? What is it that was expected from the young man?
No, it was just go and play the ball. Because I've already seen we were left by, I think was 2-3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, the confidence of I'm 13 years, then I can play with the senior boys. So just to raise that talent, go show your talent, go play your football.
The area of improvement from your players that you say from now on you will work on this area. What is it that you can say this is my area of improvement?
I think in the wing and my striking department is something that I need to more focus on it so that they can improve. They can improve much better. As I said, most of my under 19 are not here. So this one are playing under 15 and 17. So at least today they came and explore their football against the serious challenges.
Thank you, coach, and thank you very much for your time. Till we meet again.
Thank you, sir.
That was the coach from RB Leipzig trying to emphasize the reason of putting a young man as to say go and have an opportunity, go and taste whatsoever that's happening in this Silly Park Sports Ground. I am now joined by coach of Dream Team Academy. Coach, I saw a lot of actions, more in hands, trying to communicate, trying to signalize when message delivered, or you still need to communicate to emphasize going forward?
No, it was a tough game for us, honestly, against a very young team. From my view, I'd say that our boys underestimated their opponent, and well done to opponent. They came with the right energy. Just that it's football, we couldn't capitalize. We got a few chances there, but we couldn't capitalize. But yeah, it's football at the end of the day.
You called a meeting during the injury of our linesman there, and you addressed everything. I thought that it's a golden opportunity for you, since on the halftime you were not sitting with the players during the halftime, but during the injury of our linesman, you had to call the boys and tell them something. What was that something that changed Ethan's performance after that meeting?
No, we just trying to emphasize for the boys to go forward, keep pushing, because the energy was going a bit down, so we had to keep on pushing the boys because it's their second game. And as you saw, our first game, we only played with our 11 players, we made no subs, so the energy was a bit low, so we tried to push them till the end. Like I said, it's unlucky we didn't capitalize our chances. But as you saw, once after our meeting, we create more chances even, but it's football, we couldn't capitalize, but we're happy with the draw.
Thank you very much, Coach, for your time and all the best going forward with your team.
No, thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's fair enough for everyone, for every technical member, from all the teams, from the 6 matches that we had in the morning up until now. This is how we wrap up from Rustenburg, Silly Park Secondary School from Northwest Province in Rustenburg Champions League. From myself, Tabo Malatse, that's enough for today. As I said, thank you very much.